Hey people, what's up? I'm here in Terraria and I'm going to be teaching you guys and possibly showing you about the frost moon. Essentially, it is a nighttime event kind of similar to a blood moon, except a lot harder. And it drops the best loot in the game so far. It's a part of the new Christmas update. And yeah. So essentially there are 3 bosses and numerous other little mobs, ads, you know. Basically, you start out the waves with a elf zombie and a gingerbread man. The gingerbread man and elf zombie are essentially kind of like slimes. Or no, kind of like zombies. They just walk up to you and attack you by moving around and attacking you. Just bam, bam, bam. So avoid them, don't get hit, and you should be fine. The next stuff you meet is the elf archer. Basically, these guys deal a lot of damage and are like the skeleton archers. They shoot you with bows that have flaming arrows, and they hurt really bad. Don't get hit by them. That's my advice. Now let's see. Up next you have nutcrackers. These guys are like the lizards. They have quite a bit of health, not a ton, but you know, not a little amount either. Essentially, they go faster when they're at low health. They're like mummies, if you don't know what the lizards are. And then you encounter your first boss. His name is the Everscream. He is an interesting fight. He shoots down ornaments that explode after a little bit, and they deal large amounts of damage. So watch for little balls on the ground and don't step on them. They hurt you even if they're not exploded. And when they do explode, yeah, it hurts more. Up next, they shoot something that looks like this. Essentially, these are the guys that also drop the Razor Pine, which so far is the best weapon until you get the Blizzard Staff. They hit hard, but they're relatively easy to avoid because, yes, they shoot fast like this, but it's generally more narrowed down. There's a certain range that it goes before it drops. So if you can hover like right here and shoot them, you're fine. You won't get hit. Alright, they drop the Razor Pine, the Christmas Hook, the Festive Wings, and I believe that's all. Yep. Up next, you encounter the Santa Tank, or the Santa NK1. This guy is a ranged guy all the way. He has a machine gun, chain gun, that shoots a ton. It doesn't shoot as quickly as this, but it's still painful. It hurts a lot. His other attack is he shoots out presents that come up to about, let's say he's right down here, they come up to around right here maybe, and then they curve around on parachutes and fall back down. They hurt a lot, don't get hit. His next attack is basically it shoots flaming pines that aren't affected by gravity, they just keep going. So don't get hit by those and you should be fine. Let's see, up next you'll encounter the Ice Queen. Now, she's the biggest and worst one to fight, and she hurts a lot. Essentially what she does is she'll fly around really fast, almost as fast as a hoverboard, or equally as fast, or even faster. She's really fast. And, shoots these crescents at you. Is that a good word for it? Yeah, crescents. And basically, they shoot you and chill you, so you move slower. And they also have a chance to freeze you. Basically like stunning. You can't do anything, you're stuck. So don't get hit by those if you can help it. After that, she stops where she is and spins. Just spins, shooting out crystals everywhere, just like that. Except she stays there for a longer time, just shooting like that. So don't get hit by that. I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid, but if you know what you're doing, it's not too hard. So yeah, eventually you'll get used to all of it and whatnot, but the first time is always the worst. And best, because you figure out like, oh hey, I know I can do what I can do next time. And essentially, after that, she has another phase where she hovers around on top of you and just shoots down crystals down, just straight down on top of you. Avoid those, don't get hit, and you should be good. Now to finish off all the little mobs, there's the elf copter, which basically hovers and then just shoots a bunch of machine gun shells, chain gun shells, like the Santa Claus guy, Santa Tank. And I'll be showing an example of all this in a little bit, and I'll turn off my mic and you guys can just enjoy me fail. Nah, I won't fail that bad, too bad, hopefully. And then there's the Yeti, which is basically tall and he hits very hard. Don't stand on him, even if you're melee. It'll hurt a lot. Then there's the Krampus, essentially like the Yeti, except a lot weaker. He doesn't hit as hard, but he is annoying. Oh, Santa Tank. There's another attack. Just remembered. He shoots down this little ball, kind of like the ornament, except a lot bigger and spikier. And it hurts. Don't step on it. It doesn't move, it doesn't explode, but it hurts. It hits for over 100, and I have 46 defense. So definitely would not recommend standing on it. And that's about all. Essentially, it's relatively easy once you know all of it and whatnot. We have about 30 seconds left to kill, so here are my items. I'm wearing the Spectre set. It basically heals you 14 when you deal damage, or magic damage, that is. Don't try to go in there using a legendary Pixar and, you know, end up dying. That would be no fun. And then I have a Sorcerer Emblem, which is 15% increased magic damage. An Ankh Shield, which is 4 defense, immunity to knockback, and fire blocks, and immunity to most debuffs. Does not count for chilled and frozen effects. How much longer do we have? About 9 seconds. Magic Cuffs, restores mana when damaged. Hoverboard, which is my wings, and Destroyer Emblem, which just increases damage and critical strike. Time to do this, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Ugh.
So thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And there are also a few items that I left out. I'll probably put them in annotations if I didn't say them. And I know I completely forgot the loot for the Santa tank and the Ice Queen. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.